Hey, this is Zoe, and you're tuned in to Also Cool, and I'm here with Lis Dalton and Lia Plutonic. Thanks both so much for taking time to chat with me.
Yeah, thank you for having us. We're happy to be here.
Thank you for having us.
So we're just coming in hot off of your Palomosa B2B. Tell me a little bit about how the vibes were leading into day 2 of the festival.
I was really excited to play with Leah. I'm always excited to play with Leah. Like, we have a great friendship and we also have like great back-to-back energy. So yeah, I was just excited to get into it.
Yeah, I think playing with you was the thing that grounded me the most today. I was like a bit stressed logistically, like making sure everything went smoothly and getting there. But I was like, okay, like I'm playing with Liz though, so everything is fine. And that was like, okay, it's okay.
It's comfy. It's comfy. And we like even like sometimes like Leah will put a track on that she's queuing and put it in the headphones so I can listen to it, and we're like collaborating like, oh, should I play this? How about this? Like, we're asking each other back and forth. It's not this like independent thing. So that's comforting too. It's like two minds as one mind.
That was something that came to mind when I was watching you two DJ. It almost seems like you're neurolinked, and I find like friendship seems to be at the foundation with a lot of what you do, whether it's behind the scenes or on stage. And I wanted to ask you both about, tell us a little bit more about Homegrown Harvest and what it's like to work as curators as well as DJs.
Okay, well, we've both been residents of Homegrown Harvest for like how many years now?
3?
Is it more? I feel like it's more than that. Yeah. So we've had like plenty of moments of playing back to back with each other and like, yeah, being on the same lineup and like getting close that way separately also from our friendship, but also getting close in terms of like a DJ duo and partnership kind of thing. So that's been nice.
It's really fun playing homegrown things. I feel like there I get to access more of like a deeper and like slinkier and like party sexy vibe. Like it's always like playing the rave, and there's like this rave side of me that comes out, but then you know our friendship and our connection is maintained, I think, all the time we play together. But then when we play just by ourselves or like on a separate thing that's not homegrown, I feel like we can just go wherever and all over the place. It's not like necessarily just in the context of a rave, and we can play like freakier stuff and we can play house and just like, yeah, like you said, we just like go back and forth and we're like, is this track what this one, and what do you think of this? Not that it's like not that it's like limiting, but it's like a different context playing in homegrown, which is fun. But then it's also nice to just have like the full freedom of just being silly, stupid, like,
Yes.
yeah.
We do a party together with like some friends called Troya. That's like the queer, just kind of like, I mean, I guess homegrown, it's more like heady. So we're like, okay, we're gonna play, yeah, it's more party vibes, like as you said, curatorial. And like, I think that's more like we'll play like the heady stuff together. But then we also, for instance, even at Palomosa, but also like at our other party, we get to just kind of be like, okay, let's just be silly and like smile and shake ass and be, yeah, like the wholesome, almost like pop version of ourselves, sort of. Yeah, which is fun.
Yeah, at Troya we're playing like Fergie,
Yeah.
And what else are we playing? Freaking, what's his name?
Nelly. We're
Nelly.
playing like
Little John.
Yeah.
Like just like we just like go in, and it's so stupid and it's
Yes.
so fun.
It's nice to be able to have both of those worlds, because I think we both like both of those sounds. Like, we're not above pop music or silliness, but it's like we know the time and place to do that, and then the time and place to not, based on the crowd. So yeah, it's cool that we have that crossover and we both share those like musical interests and can like choose where and when we're gonna do that. But I would say homegrown, it's more like, yeah, like what are we bringing, what is like the artistry here versus like what is silly fun, like let's just have a good time kind of thing. Yeah.
It's safe to say that you both had a really prolific summer. You've both been very busy with your DJing, and I'm curious to know what of the shows that you've DJ'd this summer, whether together or separately, have been influential, impacted you in some way?
I recently, like, I think it's just a bit less than a week ago, played this amazing festival called Best Out of Town that is run by this crew in Toronto, and they like put so much heart and love into it, and it's very like DIY, humble. I mean, the production of it is amazing. Like, they are humble people, but like they should be proud of what they do. But I played like a 8-hour set there, which I've never played before, anything that long. That's definitely the maximum length, and yeah, that was like an amazing experience. And also, even just like linking this back to Lia, like I had Lia in the wings as my, like, if I have to, it's 8 hours, like really quickly go to the washroom or take a break, like I was like, Lia, I'm tagging you in, like here's the track, like mix it in, because I trust her very much to mix it well. And like, yeah, like I trust Lia as a DJ like more than anyone. I actually had a moment DJing today where I was like, we're like sharing the headphones back and forth, and I was like, yes, like, like I said, one mind kind of thing, which is nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I love sharing the headphones. I think mine was probably the week before Boot, System Activate, also a camping festival. This one was in Vermont, put on by the T4T Love Energy label, and it was so wholesome and very similar to the Boot crew. The people who run these events just do it for a love of music and love for the community and a love of like coming together. And it's like, I felt that at Boot, I felt that at System Activate, and it was just like, kind of like we were saying, just like the freedom to just like be yourself and be honest. And I think like, not even just the set, I mean, I played a really great set, but I think just those like, I think it's really the environment that had an impact on me, meeting all of these people from all over the place, strangers who were just such great people. And I was like, how do you get so many great souls in one space? And it was so like, I think it was really like renewing for me. And it definitely gave me something of like, okay, this is really special. There are things that can get lost in like the scene and like parties, and I don't know, I feel like that like brought back some of like the truth and like, why I want to do it, why I play music, why I'm doing any of this. Yeah.
That brings me to a great next question, which is, what is the why? Because I think both of you have always been very community conscious in your programming and in your efforts, both as DJs and then as well as community organizers. And I'm curious to know, like, what advice would you give to someone that's trying to bring maybe their like humanity to what they do artistically, and how to manage the relationship between the two?
It's definitely tough because there is a lot of noise, I'm gonna call it. A lot of like, it's no secret that there's like a network that exists and like connections and relationships and whatever. But I think like I knew all of that when I had like started DJing, and it made me so anxious, and I was like, I can't do this. I can't like keep up with whatever like game this is or whatever like I'm supposed to do. And I was like, whatever, like I don't care. I am really solid in my intentions, which are just like, I've had these transformative experiences on the dance floor where, I've cried and I've laughed, and I just like, I've felt so many really beautiful things, and that's the only thing that I hope to be able to like put back out through my music, is to connect and feel. And yeah, that's the only thing that I do and the only thing that I hold on to, and everything else is just noise. So I guess my advice or whatever is just be, I don't know, what are your intentions? Know those and just stick to them. There's nothing else that matters really.
Reflecting what Lia said, I think there are people who go into these things with different intentions. Some people come in and are like, my intention is to be big, my intention is to be famous. And like, I think for Leah and I both, like, yes, I think we resonate on the level of like, we're not really about the rat race of it. And yeah, like at the end of the day, the ultimate like truth, if you kind of like wash away all of the, as you said, noise, is like, we love music. We've never, either of us, been in it to be like, oh, like, can I get big? Can I get these opportunities? Sure, an opportunity that like means something, is like meaningful to me. That's amazing, but not like the clout of it or something. So I think check your intentions if you're going into this. Not that like everyone can have different intentions, obviously, but like, I think that's like what's shown through in both me and Leah, like DJing. We're not people who are like in your face being like, look at me, like I'm promoting myself. It's more like, we love music and we're like here to show you what we love, kind of thing. Yeah.
I think like something with Liz and I is we would both probably prefer to DJ behind a curtain most
like
of the
not
time.
even be perceived. Yeah, exactly.
It's not at all about being perceived. Like I myself like don't. It's hard to explain, but yeah, the curtain thing is really like what I live by. It's really like the energy that I'm feeling and what I put out and what I receive, and that like, yeah, I live by that.
Leah and I actually in the car going to Best Out of Town recently, that festival I was talking about. Leah was talking about this party idea she wants to have or has, where like someone, we're not, okay, should I not reveal it? It's just
No,
like,
don't reveal it.
The point is that the DJ is not the focus, the music is.
Yeah.
The DJ is not the focus. Like what you're hearing versus like the visual or the like promotional aspect of the self is like secondary to the music. Yeah. I won't give the idea away because it's too hot of an idea. We can have people co-opting that.
Yeah, it's trademarked, but just know that it's coming soon.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You heard it here first.
This is Lia Plutonic for Also Cool Mag.
And this is Liz for Also Cool Mag.